Good morning and welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday, hashtag Fun Friday. Today's Red Mic message, figuring out America. On the boats and on the planes, they're coming to America. I came real close to singing that. Neil Diamond was not talking about the World Cup, but he could have been. Because the funny thing is, most Americans aren't even watching the World Cup. In fact, a lot of us don't completely understand soccer. Extra time with no countdown clock, games that can end in a tie, a sport where you can't use your hands unless you're the goalkeeper and you wear those really big, silly looking mitts. The flop, one of the most ridiculous things in sport. And despite watching every episode of Ted Lasso 3 times now, I still cannot explain the offside rule and wouldn't be able to even if my life depended on it. The sport still feels a little foreign to many Americans like me. But while America has been trying to figure out soccer, millions of visitors from around the world have been figuring out America. Many of them arrived expecting to just watch soccer. Some had a little fear and trepidation, but they've ended up discovering a country that honestly they didn't know existed the way that it does. That's been one of the unexpected joys this summer. I've lost count of the videos that I've seen fans posting who arrived expecting one country but found something entirely different. Some can't stop talking about Buc-ee's. Others have discovered the joy in having a wonderfully made smoked beef rib. I've heard some people say it's almost a religious experience. Can't say I disagree. They're amazed that restaurants keep filling their drinks for free and that it's all air conditioned. They think air conditioning is one of America's greatest inventions. And a lot of them are saying, you know what? I'm going to find one of these and I'm going to install it when I get back home. And for reasons I can't still fully explain, thousands of people who have never been to West Virginia and probably will never go to West Virginia sing Take Me Home Country Roads at the top of their lungs like they grew up there and they're channeling John Denver with every ounce of their being. And I love all of this. But the thing that stood out most isn't the food or the stores or the stories or any of the songs. It's how they're describing the people. Again and again, they're talking about strangers who welcomed them, the waitress who made them feel at home, the hotel clerk who went out of their way to help, the family who struck up a conversation. And let's face it, if it's a family like mine, it would have been me talking to them on the elevator. But they've run into volunteers who answered questions with a smile and a whole lot of patience, cashiers wishing them a good day. And a lot of these folks arrived carrying really bad thoughts, bad predisposition, preconceived ideas about what they were going to find when they got here. And those were formed by headlines and social media, television, and algorithms. But then they met real Americans, and not perfect Americans, just ordinary, everyday, run of the mill Americans. And they've discovered that kindness, generosity, and hospitality, well, they're alive and well right here in the good old US of A. And watching all of this reminded me, we form opinions based on what we're told, but firsthand experience, that's going to change your mind. It's true about countries, it's true about organizations, it's true about leaders, and it's true about people. And I think that's one of the best reminders in this 250th year of America. Our greatest ambassadors have never been politicians or pundits. It's just been ordinary Americans. And if you ever wonder if little things matter, just ask the visitor who's going to remember a friendly conversation at a barbecue restaurant long after they forgot the score of the match that day. I think that's America's secret. We're not perfect. We certainly don't always agree. We don't always get everything right. But when people actually come here and give us a chance, they usually leave saying good things about Americans. I think we all need to remember that. And that's today's Red Mic message on this hashtag Fun Friday. By the way, another hashtag Fun Friday fun fact. Today's date, 6/26/26, it's a palindrome. Turn that around, it's going to look exactly the same. I have absolutely no leadership lesson to attach to that. I just thought it was kind of cool. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all so very much. Please give me a like, a follow, and a share. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Go out there, have a great day, have a great weekend. I'll see you again Monday. And until next time, don't forget, as always, life is short. Drink the bourbon.